or Samhain, is the witch's new year, and it's when the veil between the physical and the spiritual world becomes thin. You can choose to honor and celebrate Halloween in a number of ways. Start by carving your jack-o'-lantern and gather the items you are going to use. You can choose from a variety of rituals, others light and fun, and others that are more formal and solemn. In this video, you will find different ideas to celebrate Halloween. A good way to celebrate and tap into this day's energy is to prepare a Halloween altar. The veil bleeds thin at Samhain, and carved pumpkins light the path for those who wander across the veil. Group your candles in the center to gather and focus the fire energy. Use a combination of red and orange candles, as red and orange are the colors of life, but also black candles that symbolize a reunion with Mother Earth and what's beyond the veil. Use seeds, chestnuts, mushrooms, acorns. Take your tarot deck and lay out the Hermit and the Four of Swords. These two cards represent introspection and rest. Halloween marks the descent of winter. This is to draw your energy and prepare for the cold months ahead. Think about the challenges in the previous months, your successes, and see how you've progressed. Be grateful for all experiences. If you want, you can sing for all the people and the animal companions that you have in your life, but also for those who have passed. Make a rosemary tea, as rosemary represents remembrance, or make an offering with a glass of cider. Samhain is a time when all things are possible. It is also a time to create new possibilities. Use this time as the ground grows colder to shape what will greet you in spring. The air is rich with magic. Slice an apple in half and carve your wish into it. Bury your apple in rich soil to start the manifestation process. Once you're done, have a snack or something to drink to ground yourself again. In Halloween, everything is magical, and for that reason, this is a great day to seek guidance through divination. You can use any type of divination you like. Keep the lights low and make a protective semicircle with candles. Use a clear quartz to enhance your psychic ability. A pendulum is a good choice for Halloween divination. I used this moonstone pendulum because moonstone is a stone that connects you with your intuition. To use a pendulum, prepare 4 papers that each one of them reads a different answer. One is yes, the other is no, another is not yet, and the 4th one is maybe. Concentrate on your question, keep your arm relaxed, and start swinging the pendulum. Close your eyes if you have to, but don't think of what your answer should be. Observe its direction and see which answer it points to. Or maybe you prefer to use runes. Lay your rune cloth on the table and imagine that this is your background, against which you cast your runestones. There are 2 circles on the cloth, which make an inner, a middle, and an outer circle. Cast your runes 3 times. What falls on your inner circle represents yourself, while the mid-circle is the influences you have around you. The outer circle is the future events. Ask yourself the questions you want an answer to. Where the runestones land will give you the guidance you require to to interpret your messages. Oops! My altar space has been hijacked by Mickey. If you prefer to use tarot, you can cast the Ancestral Connection spread. This spread can help you connect with your loved ones who passed or with ancestors that have a message for you. Draw 4 cards. Your first card asks a question: how can I best honor my ancestors? The second question is: what ancestral lessons am I carrying? Your third question: what can I do to heal my ancestral lineage? This answer can help you figure out what kind of family karma you're carrying. And the fourth card is a message from your ancestors. You can also use I Ching if you prefer. For I Ching divination, you need to have 3 coins. There are special coins for that, but I always like to use coins that have a particular significance for myself. The ones I'm using here are coins that I found on the street, and I imagine that the universe wanted me to have them for one reason or another. I won't go into details on how to use I Ching divination. There's a ton of information you can find on the internet for that, but you have to cast the coins 6 times to form a hexagram. Write the messages you got through divination and see how those energies and those insights will play out in the months until spring. This is a short ritual to help you connect with your darker self. This day is a special day to let go of things that do not serve you anymore. Burn black candles that absorb negative energy. Burn 2 white candles that are connected with a piece of cord. Place on your altar symbols of Halloween. Use a cauldron or a bowl that represents the cosmic womb. A broom is another symbol of Halloween. Use it to visualize that you are sweeping out old energy. Use dark crystals like obsidian, jade, or smoked quartz to help you connect with your dark self. Ask for assistance from your favorite angel, god, diva, or spirit animal by including a picture or a figurine of them in your altar. Burn frankincense that cleanses your aura and creates a sacred space. Decide what you want to let go. Make a list of people, habits, obsessions, attachments, whatever it is that you need to let go. Visualize you are rising above negative energies. Toss the paper into the fire and see yourself being liberated of all the things that are holding you back. Take your scissors and with a decisive move, cut the cord. Visualize that no one has power over you except yourself. You can perform a ritual to connect with your ancestors or loved ones, even pets that have passed, to honor them or bring closure. One way to do that is to perform a Halloween ritual that is called a dumb supper, a speechless supper. You can prepare a traditional Halloween meal like the butternut squash soup, and you can find the recipe on the link above. Once you prepare the meal, set the table first by placing protective runes on the cardinal points. In this video, I used the Anshos rune associated with God and ancestors, the Ophila rune, which is about genetics and inherited properties, and the Algiz and Tharizaz for protection. Ring a bell and cleanse the area by air in order to remove any negative energies around you. Light candles in memory of those you lost and place on your altar photographs of them or an item that belonged to them or something they gave you as a gift. Prepare a meal and place extra plates for those who are gone. Serve their plates before you come to yourself. Eat in silence, considering your private memories with them. If you want to make something for Halloween but you don't have the time, a last-minute DIY idea is to make mini bottles with spooky items inside. You can easily make them either with materials you will find in nature, or you can use Fimo, which is polymer clay. It's very cheap and it's super easy to make your crafting projects. So here's some ideas. Wood and black paint. Glycerin with food dye. Just some beer. A pine leaf painted red. That's made with Fimo and glycerin. Black Fimo. Fang-shaped bead with nail polish. Just some material with clear beads. Dried weeds from outside. Toothpicks with black tips. Just some needles on material. That's made with Fimo. Dried garlic. Made with red Fimo. Made with black Fimo. Happy Halloween!